The telephones. I said, well, you see, we didn't, number one, I think it was one lady in the neighborhood had a phone, and it rang different rings, according to who it was for. And nobody called anybody, unless it was long distance, you didn't get called anyway. Because nobody called anybody. Everybody knew everybody. You told them whatever you had to tell them when you saw them. And so, and then when I went to Chicago, when I was 7, back in 42, we had a phone, but that was for business. And I just would tell people the phone is ringing, and they would tell me to answer it if they wanted me to answer it, and then I'd pass it on to them because it was never for me. So I never got into this phone thing. Now everybody has a phone. And I'm still stuck back in those days. So I'm still stuck back in the days where I think everybody, I think everybody, that's the problem. We have gotten away from that. We don't know each other. Right. And we need to know each other. And we need to know what each other's doing. We need to be concerned about each other's families. Our children, we don't know what's happening with any children that's not in our immediate family. That's not a good thing. And it's hurting us as we advance. We need to take all these advancements that are being made and use them to our advantage, not use them to get away from each other. Well, I'm so glad that you came out today for this, because we need to celebrate ourselves continuously. You know, every year they have something about the Holocaust. Every year. They don't miss it. And we don't need to miss talking about where we came from and how much we have achieved, and be proud of each other and be proud of our ancestors and old people like me. Thank you all so much. I love you.
Thank you. It inspired me to write about Dr. Martin Luther King, because I'm thankful for all the things he did for us. Even though it's Black History Month, I wrote the essay for his birthday play. I'm glad to write about him and learn more things about Black history. I want to thank Dr. Martin Luther King for what he did, even though he fought hard for us, to have his dream come true today. If it never came true, we wouldn't be here today where we are now. Dr. Martin Luther King was a great, inspiring person. So I'm thankful, even though he went to jail many times, he fought hard, he would never give up for what he did for us today. I want to thank him for everything he's did. I want to thank my parents for
That's good, baby. Be tough. All right.
That's good. That's all right. Come on. Yes.
You all right, sweetie.
I want to thank them for what they did. It's 50 years I can stay raised me really well. I want to thank them for everything they did.
You all right, sweetie?
Thank you for everything. And I'm proud that I wrote. I'm happy that I wrote about Dr. Martin Luther King, and I know he'll be happy too. Thank you.
All right.
Y'all give it up for the young lady. That was from the heart. That was from the heart.
Thank you, Jada. In recognition for your essay on Dr. Martin Luther King, I'd like to present you with this certificate, as well as a proclamation from the President, Barack Obama of the United States. And if you guys bear with me, I'll see if I can read this. Oh, and it's on the back here. By the President of the United States of America, a proclamation. In America, we share a dream that lies at the heart of our founding fathers, that no matter who you are, no matter what you look like, no matter how modest your beginnings are or the circumstances of your birth, you can make it if you try. Yet for many, and for much of our nation's history, that dream has gone unfulfilled. For African Americans, it was a dream denied until 150 years ago, when a great emancipator called for the end of slavery. It was a dream deferred less than 50 years ago, when a preacher spoke of injustice and brotherhood from Lincoln's memorial. This dream of equality and fairness has never come easily, but it has always been sustained by the belief that in America, change is possible. Today, because of that hope, coupled with the hard and painstaking labor of Americans sung and unsung, we live in a moment when the dream of equal opportunity is within reach for people of every color and creed. National African American History Month is a time to tell those stories of freedom won and honor the individuals who wrote them. We look back to the men and women who helped raise the pillars of democracy, even when the halls they built were not theirs to occupy. We trace generations of African Americans, free and slave, who risked everything to realize their God-given rights. We listen to the echoes of speeches and struggle that made our nation stronger, and we hear again the thousands who sat in, stood up, and called out for equal treatment under the law. And we see yesterday's visionaries and tomorrow's leaders, reminding us that while we have yet to reach the mountaintop, we cannot stop climbing. Today, Dr. King, President Lincoln, and other shapers of our American story proudly watch over our national mall. But as we memorialize their extraordinary acts in statues and stone, let us not lose sight of the enduring truth that they were citizens first. They spoke and marched and toiled and bled shoulder to shoulder with ordinary people who burned with the same hope for a brighter day. That legacy is shared. That spirit is American. And just as it has guided us for 150 years, it guides us forward today. So let us honor those who came before by striving toward their example, and let us follow in their footsteps toward the better future that is ours to claim. Now, therefore, I, Barack Obama, President of the United States of America, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Constitution and the laws of the United States, do hereby proclaim February 2013 as National African American History Month. I call upon public officials, educators, librarians, and all the people of the United States to observe this month with appropriate programs, ceremonies, and activities. In witness thereof, I have hereunto set my hand this 31st day of January in the year of our Lord 2013, and of the independence of the United States of America, the 237th. President Barack Obama.
All right.
C.W. Whitaker, who is a part of DFW, BizBook, and he is the founder, and we are here to honor businesses for Black History Month. We are here to say thank you for your service to the community. We appreciate everything you all do in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Continue the work that you're doing, and we hope to see more businesses in the future get started because of what we're doing. And also, we want to let you all know that May is a National Small Business Month also as well. So make sure that before you leave, you have your business cards so that we can send you information about what we're going to be doing for National Small Business Month, because we usually do honor small businesses in the month of May. We have with me Zarin Gracie. He is with the City of Dallas, and he is going to bring words from the City of Dallas.
My name is Zarin Gracie. I'm like standing behind a podium because I'm short. I work for the City of Dallas, and about as of, I think this month may be my 7th month. My primary responsibility, I work in the Business Development and Procurement Services Department. My primary responsibility is making sure that there is minority participation on City of Dallas contracts greater than $50,000. So I want to commend all the small businesses that are here today getting awarded and recognized. Congratulations. one of the things I do, and I'm not going to be very brief, but one of the things I wanted to make sure that we're aware of in my business, in the dealing with some of the minority businesses that I see, a lot of them, they see the City of Dallas contract, they'll go after that $1 million contract, not fully understanding how much that $1 million is going to cost them. So you can go after, you get $1 million, but that $1 million contract may cost you $1.2 million. So now you find yourself, your margin in the red, and you can't afford to maintain that contract, which then ends up, well, I'll just be frank. The businesses that come behind you, those minority businesses that come behind you, it reflects badly. Not only on your business, but also the businesses that come behind, because now you have those different people from different departments not necessarily wanting to take the risk. So while, yes, there's sometimes that good old boy system that works, sometimes it's just because they've been burned. So as you start moving towards whether it's a City of Dallas contract or it's a whatever business venture that you're going after, you have to keep in mind those businesses that's going to come behind you so that your reflection doesn't make those businesses behind you look bad. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so with that said, one of the things, there's a couple of things that many businesses may not have known about. The City of Dallas actually has what we call a Business Assistance Center. Anybody, are you guys familiar with that?
Yep.
So the Business Assistance Center, there's 8 of them throughout the City of Dallas. There's actually one that is off of Camp Wisdom, 1201 West Camp Wisdom. And on February 26th, they're actually doing a conference. You can go online and register. It's a small business conference. And let me just quickly tell you about what some of these business assistance centers do. It's administered by the Economic Development Office and funded by a federal grant from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. Here's the type of assistance that you can receive at these business assistance centers. So maybe you're starting a business and you're not sure what type of business structure you should have, whether it should be an LLC or an incorporated business, a corporation, or what. They'll help you figure out what's the best business structure. Help you register your business under the state. Tax implications, again, you start a business not fully understanding the tax impact that it's going to have, not just on your business, but on your personal finances as well. Help you develop a business plan. A lot of businesses I see, they come to the City of Dallas want to do business. They have a great idea, and they're excellent at what they do. But when it comes to the paperwork and trying to get them positioned, what I call building the capacity for these contracts, they kind of miss the mark there. So we spend a lot of time making sure that they're in position from a capacity standpoint to actually maintain these contracts. Developing a strategic plan. You go in with this idea and you got it up and running. Now what are you going to do over the next 5 years? These are things that the Business Assistance Center can help you do. Industry and market research. Maybe you're thinking about a business that you want to start. And the concept is good, and as far as you know, that's a great idea and you can make a whole lot of money. Business Assistance Centers, you can go there and they're going to help you kind of do the market research behind the idea so that you don't just go and start this business and realize, oh, this business doesn't work because there's 50 of them in a 2-mile radius. Marketing and planning and campaign developing and just branding your business. They can help you with all of this. Everything marketing. Maybe you have a great idea or you have an existing business and you're running out of funds. They can help you find and identify funding opportunities, whether it's donations from angel investors or there are some grants. I think I saw some 501c3 agencies that can help you identify those grants and all those kind of things. This is the biggest one. My background is finance. Before I did this job, I managed the investment portfolio for the city. That's a $1.5 billion portfolio. So my business is finance. So it frustrates me more when a business comes wanting to do business and your financial structure, your financials aren't where they should be. You're still writing a receipt on a tablet and you don't have any kind of accounting system or anything like that. That's good, for a while. But once you start trying to build capacity and grow your business, you got to get your stuff in order. Because, even responding, we get a lot of businesses that don't get the contract they apply for. And I encourage every one of you guys, if you apply for a City of Dallas contract and you don't win you can give me a call. I can walk you through why we did not choose you and your proposal. A lot of times they put these proposals together and we're asking for your finances or something like that, and it's, you know, just an Excel spreadsheet or something like that. It's not, it doesn't look professional, it's iffy, you know, finances, those kind of things. So making sure that that's in order. Again, making sure you're a certified minority business is another important one. With that certification comes, it opens the door, City of Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, all of the municipalities, DART, DISD, we all pulling from the same list. So as a contract comes available and there's a, what we call the prime contractor, they have to meet the requirement, our MWBE requirement. So what we do is say, all right, if this is the business and you sell widgets, where do you make those widgets? Well, I get them from such as, are they a minority business? No. Well, here's a list of minority businesses that make this widget. Call them. And we call them too to make sure they're still in operation, that they're doing it so that they can't say, well, I called, nobody answered. So they call them, get a quote, and now that small business has just gotten, you know, a portion of its contract. Typically, the average is about 25% is what we require. So if it's $1 million contract, that small business is going to get $25,000, $250,000 on that contract. So understanding the bonding and insurance requirements, that's another huge one. Going into contracts, we require, depending on what it is, from a construction job, we require bonding. From, you know, a goods and services, we require that you have some type of insurance to cover the work that you said you were going to do in the event that you can't finish it. So understanding what those requirements are. And then finally, this is the most important one too, I think, or one of the most important. They have what they call incubators. So maybe you have a business that you want to get started, but you need some office space. If it is available, you can go to any one of these 8 business assistance centers, and if there is office space available, you can use that office space for a very, very, very low monthly rent. So these are just things that I want you to look through. Again, the closest one here is the business center is 1201 West Camp Wisdom Road, right at Camp Wisdom in Polk. So again, I can leave some cards. If you have any questions about doing business with the City of Dallas, I'll leave them back there for you to grab. Give me a call, shoot me an email, and I can walk you through the process. So I have a staff that can get you registered with the city and help you understand what that process looks like. So thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Gracie, Sam Gracie.
Now you all sitting up here, everybody fuss about can't do business with the city. He's here. Y'all should be lined up. He's waiting for a day on right now. They ready to do a big deal. He does. They can find the money. Y'all quiet. He can find the money, y'all.
All right.
He can make the deal happen. This is Black History Month. I want you to see somebody that look like you, talk like you, young like you, can make it happen. Y'all got me? See, God got some folks in high places. Come on, y'all, give it up. For real, because we think if they don't look like us or he's white, you know, he's the man. He's the man. And he gonna beat me up later on, but he's the man. Because I wanted him here, and I called him. I said, Darren, I want you to come and share, because we can't get the money. Everybody fuss about doing deals with us because we ain't ready. He tried to tell you, y'all ain't ready. So now if you want to get ready, you see, his line should be all the way up there. How do I get ready? How do I get some of those billions of dollars that they're talking about that you want? You don't have to beg for it. He's preparing y'all. He ran all this stuff out. I didn't see nobody take no notes. I didn't see nobody. You should have enough business cards right here. Okay, there you go. Wave your hand. Wave your hand. But I'm really glad for y'all to be here. CW is down there. He's been wanting to do some things for the businesses that participate with him. And so he wanted to say, Ms. P, he says, I just want to say to you all, thank you all for supporting him. He's here, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, making sure that everybody knows about the people that's part of his posse. Y'all his posse, y'all. Y'all his posse. He worries me, he worries everybody else about people. Y'all think he's the only internet, whatever he does, a media thing in the world, because he wants to make sure. But I just want y'all to know what we have. We're going to go forward. We've got some appreciation. We're going to do. We have the certificate they read for the young ladies going to be given to everybody from the White House. We happen to serve on the president's team. We brought him here. We'll be bringing him back. We're going to try to get him back here in May for small business appreciation. We don't know. We do have a trip that we're going to be going to Washington every year. We take about 10 people to Washington underneath Congressman Eddie Bernice Johnson. We take a tour. We meet the people. Then we take a tour of the White House, and then they always introduce us to people. So if you're interested in going on this tour, you can let Cheryl know. We take about 10 or 12 people. We go to Congress, we go to the Department of Labor, we go to Commerce, we go to all those, and this we try to figure out. We want to know where the beef is. We don't want anything that's been chewed out and spit out. We want to get it first. So if I go to Washington, I'm getting the fresh fruit. So I just want to say that to you. Also, we're going to take a tour of our next step. We have some people here with the media. Everybody started crying about KKDA. I didn't cry. Because we had a backup that we're already working on. Y'all didn't hear me. I didn't cry. Because we had two people, and John, stand-up John, right here. He's one of the ones, and then we have Dale. Dale is not here. Dale has TV, but he has his partner here. So I didn't cry because we had a backup plan. See, the folks who was crying, they didn't know about the backup plan. Y'all don't hear me, right? So I didn't cry. I didn't cry because we had a backup plan. When you have a backup plan, and you have a backup tape, just take that tape and throw it away and put your backup tape in, you still run on. So that's where we are right here. But we're going to call you, and thank y'all for coming. Zaren's going to come up. CW, you going to come up and help with the presentation?
No, I'm going to run this.
Okay, Cheryl and Zaren going to do that. Okay, yeah. But I really want you to know the man behind that is this man right here. I all suited up just for you all. We have a doctor in the house. He's new over there, and he came over here. He said, I want to get the word out about my business. So I want y'all to know what we got going on. We got this business right here. And so I really want to thank y'all. We got some refreshments back there. So Cheryl and Zaren, I guess we're going to have somebody bring up the certificate. Y'all come up and get your 15 minutes of fame. Don't talk 15 minutes.
No.
Get your 15 minutes. And tell them about who you are and what you all do. We need to know that we don't have to go anyplace else. Everything we need is right within the family. Y'all got what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm from Chicago, so if I talk a little bit different, that's where I am. I'm on 59th Street Game. You know, that's where we talk. We just make it happen. You know, so we're going to go. I'm going to have Cheryl and Zaren to take over from here. But I really want to thank you all for coming. We do have some refreshments, and y'all talk about your business and why people should support you. Okay? So I'm going to give it back to Cheryl and thank y'all very much.
Hair and scalp, Dr. Emerson.
All right.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Linda Amerson, and I'm the proud owner of LA's Hair and Scalp Clinic located in Arlington, Texas. I specialize in alopecia and scalp disorder conditions, so I would love to have all of your support. I also manufacture my own product line, which is fantastic for hair thinning, hair breakage, patchy alopecia, and all types of alopecia conditions. Also, I address itchy, flaky, oily scalp conditions. And we also are showcasing our products right over here on this table. So please come over and see us. Again, my name is Dr. Linda Amerson. I do have a website, which is www.hairandScalpEssentials.com. Thank you so much. Michael Colson, Timmy Cope Marketing.
Well, praise God. This is the day the Lord has made, and I am happy, and I'm going to rejoice in it. We thank you all for having us here today. My name is Pastor Mike Colston. I'm with Word Harvest Ministries in Cedar Hill, Texas. I am the owner of Time Code Marketing, and we specialize in saving money for consumers. The product that we have now, everyone should really take a look at it. Is a $49 unlimited mobile voice, text, and data product for your mobile phone. If you're paying more than $49 a month for your mobile phone service, you really need to take a look at this. No contract. And so we want to expose this to the black community because people need to save money. Real quickly, me and my wife were paying $178 for 2 phones through Sprint. And now, with Solovate, which is the company that we represent, I'm paying $98 a month. So I can put that $80-something back into the house to pay for gas, food, or whatever. And so just because you have a 2-year contract, with your provider, that doesn't mean that that's all it is out here. There are 72 million people that are using prepaid phone services. That's not because they got bad credit, people. It's because they want to save money. So that's what we do. And so if you have a chance to come by our table, I'd like to give you some information and help put some money back into your home. Have a good day. Thank you.
Awardee is Big Mike the Taxman.
Hello, I'm Mike Johnson, the Taxman, office of Marsalis in Ann Arbor, right behind Cassius Floyd. I've been in business since 1974, proud graduate of Roosevelt High School. And as many of you have noticed, there have been a lot of changes in the IRS system this year. We're up on all those changes. So if anyone needs help, just come see us right there at Marsalis in Ann Arbor, 4494 South Marsalis. Sorry. Tax office, Marsalis, 4494 South Marsalis. All right, don't want to get too close. Nobody likes tax people. But we're pretty good at what we do. We're up on all the new changes, all the new laws. We got all the CPE credits that's required. And I don't think you'll find a better tax person, not only in OakCliff, but in the states, the United States. That's how good I think we are. Thank you, guys.
Our next honoree is Betty Williams, Miss Cat, TNT.
Okay, put it down a little bit.
You know I'm short. I probably talk louder than this mic. My name is Betty Williams. I am the owner and the publisher and the founder of Texas News Topics. I'm a product from Jordan Blair, where I worked for him for the last 6 years. So he talked me into doing something that I really like doing right before he passed. It started my own newspaper. So just because I like people, I like events, I go out to events, I like hosting. I've done the MLK parade for the last 6 years up until this last year. So I'm one of those people that I get the news, I go out. I get events, I go out. I love people, I love events, and people like all of you. So if it wasn't for all of you, I wouldn't be who I am now. And I want to thank everybody that came out for my support. My godmom, Irma P. Hall, all my friends, all my buddies over there, my 501c, all of y'all. Thank you very much, and I continue. I'm on Ledbetter, Langston, 1911, East Ledbetter. My paper comes out, it's online on weekly publications. It's online as well, www.tntpaper.com. Any events, y'all let me know, and I'll be there. Thanks.
Ms. Dina Price, Diva Style Entertainment.
On behalf of Ms. Dina Price and the Price Group and the Diva Style, she does a lot of things with the media and doing entertainment events and everything. And so I'm sure she's honored to accept this award, and I'm honored to send it to her. So y'all look out for the Price Group, and they're doing big things now. Thanks.
Is CNR Sports.
Hello, my name is Clarence Reeves, and I'm with CNR Design. Real simple. I try to help you promote your business. I do like embroidery, silk screenings, I do banners, transportation, anything to help you with your business. So I've been around for about 8 years now. So if anybody need any help, I try to save your money to manage. Thank you.